Alright, so now we're going to talk about the different spheres of the Earth. The first sphere we're going to explore is the lithosphere, or basically the crust of the Earth. The lithosphere covers the crust, the mantle, the core, the inner and outer core. So the lithos basically means land, and whatever happens on the crust, like the mountains, is within that realm. So for example, if an earthquake happens, that's a hazard regarding to the lithosphere. Same with the volcano and anything that happens on Earth, the crust. Same with the ocean floor, since it still belongs on the crust. So if the floor separates or converges, it's also a hazard that belongs to the lithosphere. Alright, so the second sphere we're going to talk about is the hydrosphere. The hydrosphere contains all the liquid or the water elements on Earth. It could be fresh water, such as water from the lake, from the river, or salt water like from the sea, or even like glacier, like the ice and stuff. So the hydrosphere is really important because water, or the seawater especially, has a huge impact in our environment. So when water heats up the ice will start melting. This way it will lower the albedo effect, and then not enough like heat is going to get reflected back to the space, so then the temperature will continue to get hotter and hotter and hotter. So the hydrosphere is a really important sphere of the Earth. Now some hazards in the hydrosphere are like tsunamis, water sprout, and flooding, because they all relate around water. And then the third sphere we'll talk about is the atmosphere, one of the most important spheres the Earth has, because the atmosphere protects all the life form on top of the lithosphere. Since we're breathing air, it's in the atmosphere. Another really important function of the atmosphere is to reflect the UV rays and all the dangerous rays back into the space. However, the atmosphere also heats up our climate because of global warming and the green gas effect. There are some hazards in the atmosphere that are really, really dangerous. The biggest one are tornadoes. For example, Tornado Valley in the Midwest of America, it causes a lot of damages to all the cities, to the state, and then it causes a lot of financial damages too. However, tornadoes cannot be prevented, but then it could be predicted, which could save a lot of lives. And that's all the spheres of the Earth.